Hey y'all, I'm Sage, also known as DJ Legatron Prime. I'm a DJ, event curator, costumer, creative, fashion girl, just musician, artist, creator, all that. My natural love of music, uh, I've always had a thing for music since I was a child. Growing up in New Orleans, there's always sounds and just stuff going on. So music has kind of like been like my thing, like just like been my heart. And I got into DJing like really randomly. Just one of my friends had turntables and I was in college and I was like, oh, let me see. And he showed me how to do stuff and I was like, okay, cool, bet. And like I got the hang of it and then I was like, he's gonna DJ. So so ever since then it was like I'm just gonna DJ, and it's been fun, and also just creating spaces where there are like people like me, because I'm not like a lot of people, and I don't like a lot. Not I don't like a lot of things, but a lot of things just not for me. So I want to also create a space where people can like exist like in their own person and listen to music like they're probably not here like in the clubs or just like the regular like 1-2 that's in like the club scene. I wanted to kind of just create a space where people like me can be able to listen to like the music that we want to hear. you know New Orleans be very prideful. Like it's New Orleans versus anybody, everybody. It could be grandma, it could be Houston or whoever. Is New Orleans versus everybody. And because our culture is just so rich and is so important to black people and to black history and like black information. So when I say I'm from New Orleans, like I mean I'm from New Orleans, and I was screaming from the tippy top. Like if I'm in the middle playing and I'm playing in front of a bunch of tourists or whatever, I'm from New Orleans. You gonna hear some bounce. You gonna hear the jams. You gonna see like us in our elements because this is like ours. Still very crazy. Like it's still really crazy that I have like direct lines to Manny and Spitter and Raj Smooth, like legends. Like just like it's a quick one too. Like, hey, what's up? Like we family, and I'm like, wow. But it's been uplifting because you don't usually see like that type of support from the artist to the DJ, and especially like women. So when Manny like kind of just took me under his wing, and when I got tight with Spitter and like everybody else like was just embracing me, it was like wow, like I made it. Like you ain't gotta tell me nothing else. I made it. Like I got my stamps. Got my stamps from legends. Like I made it. I don't need to do nothing else after this. I'm good. I got into costuming really randomly. Stevie from Novak, she hit me up. She was like, hey, I know you went to Southern for fashion and stuff. And me and her mom, we graduated together in the fashion program. So she was like, I have this opportunity, like for you to intern, at a movie in a costume department. I'm like, okay, cool, And me in my head, I'm like, more money, like another lane that I could get into. In my first movie, my first show was Deepwater, and like the first week I was there, it was like, what is going on? So fun. So yeah, and my work at Southern, I graduated in fashion merchandising. Like I have like 10 years of retail experience. I specialize in vintage, so it's like I already had like all of the tools and like all of the knowledge. It was just getting like that specific type of work down, like set work and office, that type of thing. But it set me up to like I know what I'm talking about. Like I know how to treat a stain. I know how we can't wash this because it's this type of fabric, or like we have to be gentle with this if we put this on somebody, and we gotta make sure we steam it the right way. So just being from New Orleans and just seeing like the array of people and personalities and how colorful it is and how eccentric it is, how eclectic it is, like it just made me want to just get dressed and put what I like on and like make it work for me and be confident in that too as well. In 5 years, I just want to be able to build my brand like a little bit better as a the corporation. Because it's just been kind of like me, just like doing stuff and really finding my footing and seeing what works and what doesn't work and what I would like to do more of and what I like to do less of and what I want to actually like do. Because it switches up all the time. I'm like always just thinking, changing and evolving. So in 5 years, I definitely want to like make the Legatron Prime brand into a corporation where it's not just me, but it can also house other creatives who are looking to break into the creative industry in New Orleans.